Hey everybody, happy Monday. Coach Melissa here at Goddard's Fit Body Boot Camp with another edition of Nutrition News, and today is Monday, March 5th. Today's topic is the 2 questions that matter, and I'm going to get into that in a second. Before I do though, just a couple things. One, this is a big week for us in our facility here at Goddard's Fit Body Forever and at the Bar Goddard. This is the last week of all 3 challenges. So at Goddard's Fit Body Bootcamp, we've had an 8-week transformation challenge. This is week 8. We've had an 8-week challenge over at the Bar Goddard, the Fit in 56 challenge. So this is week 8 for them. We've also had a 6-week challenge going on in our Fit Body Forever program. All of that wraps up this Friday, and then Saturday we're going to have a big celebration. So we're getting together down at the Goddard Golf Course, and we're going to hand out a ton of cash. We're going to hand out prizes to the big winners in all 3 programs. We have lots of prizes, raffle prizes and draw prizes to hand out, and we're going to celebrate. So look forward to hearing all about that this weekend and next week when we announce all the big winners and celebrate all the success stories. We've had over 80 different challengers between these 3 programs, so we're really excited to get together as a group and celebrate all of their successes coming up and name the big winners. That is happening officially this Saturday night at the Goddard Golf Course, so I am looking forward to that. Also, I just wanted to give a thank you. So this past weekend was the Inspiring Women in Huron event here in Goddard. It was a Huron County event, but took place here in Goddard at the Knights of Columbus Hall. And I was humbly nominated as one of those inspiring women this year in Huron County. And I just want to take this time to thank especially our Director of Operations here, Jill, and our owner, Nadine, who put together a nomination on my behalf, nominated me for that recognition, and also to everybody who was there that night, whether it was for me or for somebody else, because there were 16, I think it was, amazing women nominated. All recognized. Everyone's a winner at something like this, so everybody was recognized, and it was very humbling for me to have all of those people in that room there to support me. So I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody that was there and everybody who supported that. And Nadine went above and beyond. I have to show it. She went above and beyond and created a little trophy for me that says, it says Inspiring Woman in Huron 2018. So that is now on my desk and will always be a reminder of that night and of why I am here. So shout out to all of you that were there and all of you who have given such nice messages and words of support. I really do appreciate that. I'm humbled by that. I'm not really sure what to say or how to respond to all of that. I'm used to giving all of that support, not receiving all of that recognition. So, thank you. Thank you for that. Ask the 2 questions that matter. So what I do in here and what we do as a team in here is we facilitate change. People come in here because there's something that they want to change or something that they want to be different, something that they want to improve. So sometimes that can lead to a lot of unnecessary clutter in the mind, and that's what I'm going to talk a little bit about. Sometimes when we're trying to create change, a lot of things can become uncertain, and you may find yourself asking a lot of questions that don't really need to be asked. So in my case, what I've seen, people come in here, they want to lose weight, they want to look better, feel better, perform better. They start asking a lot of questions about things like supplements, right? What do you think about this supplement? Or what do you think about that supplement? Or what do I think about, a specific nutrition theory? For example, paleo or keto or Atkins or low carb or no carb or low fat or no fat. What do I think about this? Or what do I think about this article? Or what do I think about this study? What about when this possible but perhaps unpredictable or unforeseeable future event might happen? What will I do then? What will I do if this happens down the road in the future? And I get a lot of questions like that, and so do the different members on my team. And although I get that those are intended to kind of fix problems before they even begin, I find that they tend to create a lot of unnecessary anxiety at the same time. So instead of getting swept up in all these different kinds of details, I'm encouraging you to always come back to really the only two questions that matter. And those two questions are, what should I do today? Okay, that's number one. And how do I do that? Okay, so a lot of times we can feel a lot of tension, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of anxiety about all these different possibilities or all these different options or all these different, what about this, what about this, what about this, and just reading everything that we can and listening to everybody that we can and getting everybody's opinions. And what do I think about this as a coach? And what does this coach think? Well, what if this coach thinks something different than that coach? Well, who's right? My advice to you is to go back to these two questions. What should I do today? And how do I do that? Okay? This first question, what should I do today, is asking just for the next step for right now. That's the only thing that you really need to concern yourself with, because right now, that's the only thing you can control, is what can you do or what should you do today? The second question, how do I do that? That's just asking for clarification. It's just giving you clarification and kind of, a path or an instruction so that you can do what you need to do today properly. Those are the two kinds of questions that I want you guys to focus on, because really they're the only two that lead to calm, focused action instead of just anxiety and what about this and what about that and what if this happens and what if it doesn't. If it's not going to happen today, then don't worry about it today. What should you focus on today? And how can you do that? So today, consider the consequences if you slip into this mode of asking all these different types of questions and, looking for answers of all these different types of questions that might come up in your mind. Then it's a lot of worrying. It's a lot of wondering. It's a lot of worrying, and it can be paralyzing. And if that's what you find is happening, that's what you need to stop. So getting yourself back on track. And this isn't just when it comes to, your workouts, your fitness, your nutrition. This, of course, relates to everything in your life. If it's not an issue today, wait until it is an issue that day. Focus on what should I do today and how can I do that? The next time you find yourself really needing to know something, about the keto diet or about paleo or about Atkins or about, this new way to do a push-up, or, should I be working out for 23 minutes or 35 minutes or 47 minutes? And, how long should I be running? And should I run? And should I do this at the same time? Or maybe I should, how much water am I supposed to be drinking? What should you do today? Are you focused on what you need to do today, right now? Or is this just wondering and worrying? Get back to what's important today and how can you do that? Hopefully this will help to resolve a lot of anxiety that you might be feeling about things that you have no control over, especially, on this specific day, and will help to move you forward on where it is you want to go, what you need to do to get there, and how to actually start doing that. That's my tip for today. I hope it was helpful. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. And I also, just before I go, I want to shout out those that participated in this facility's February Self-Love, Self-Care Challenge. So what we did is we gave our members the option of picking up one of these bingo sheets. And on it are a whole bunch of squares of different things to do to focus on themselves and their own self-care. So February, it's the month of love. It's Valentine's Day or Singles Awareness Day. It's about showing love, but we also want to make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves, loving yourselves, taking care of yourselves. So my challenge to them was to complete all of these different squares on here, post them on Facebook, tagging me with the hashtag FBBC self-care or self-love, and then bring in their cards, which these guys did. They brought in their full complete cards. I have put their names in this little cup, and here live I'm going to draw their name, and then that person, so I said, was going to win some sweet FBBC swag. All of these people they have different interests, they're different sizes, so instead of me picking something that they may already have or don't want or doesn't fit, I'm going to go the safe way, and I'm going to give whoever the winner is a $25 FBPC Bucks card. So you can choose whatever you want worth $25 or put it towards something worth $25 in here. and then you'll be happy with what you choose. So the big winner of our FBBC Self-Love Challenge, oh my gosh, is Laurel. So I have Laurel. So Laurel is one of our Fit Body Forever members. So Laurel, just in time, you get the $25 FBBC Bucks card. You can use that for whatever you like. Laurel Wilson, congratulations. You are the big winner. And I loved your card. It was so creative. Look at all these little pictures of yourself that you put on that card, having completed all of these different activities that you did. Congratulations, Laurel. Thanks everybody for playing. We have a little tip. We have another challenge coming up in April that Nadine and I just started discussing yesterday. It's kind of like Plank Wars, but it's not Plank Wars, but it's kind of the same idea. It'll run for a couple weeks. That's coming up in April. Stay tuned for that. Creative juices are just starting to flow. I'm very excited. This is a brand new challenge, one we've never done. So that's your Monday, March 5th. I will be back next Monday, which I know is March break for a lot of people, but I will be here in the facility. I'm here all day today till 8 tonight. If you need anything, this is where you will find me. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Monday. March Madness continues. Bye-bye.